Okay, this is one of the vehicles that they're proposing using on Mars. It's much like the Mars Curiosity rover. I want to bring up some problems. NASA fakes just about everything. So here's a picture of, I'll get it up here, the rodent on Mars. See the rodent right there? See him right there? Okay, so that's been identified as a lemming, specifically a lemming indigenous to Devon Island up in Canada. It's the largest uninhabited island in the world. Now, and if you'll notice the small front legs that it had, lemmings have small front legs. That way, because it's so cold, they can tuck them underneath and stay warm. There's been other anomalous things found by the rover, supposedly on Mars, but it's actually on Devon Island. I think they've shot some of it in Greenland too, because 99% of all the people in Greenland live on the edge, and they use the middle of the continent for military purposes also. But there's also another shot where there's a guy, and it looks like there's a man examining the rover. And everybody goes, oh, there's a Martian, there's an alien examining the rover. And so the sun shadows are coming this way, or the sun's back, the light source is back here, and you can see there's a shadow of something leaning over the rover. Well, it isn't a Martian, it isn't an alien from another planet. It's a technician up in Devon Island. And he just happened to get caught. There's pictures of the NASA colony up in Devon Island doing things, and just do a search for Mars rover Devon Island. It'll come up, and Google snagged them with the rover up there, and they snagged them up there. And here I'm going to go down to show it to you. So there's the colony of them down there, and they got snagged. See this one right here? This is a Google picture of them down there. So they go, well, and then after they got caught, they admitted that, well, we're up there, but we're practicing because that's the only place, because it looks like Mars. Well, there's no place in the United States that looks like Mars. No, they have to spend, no money is too great to keep up the lie of NASA. We never went to the moon. There is no rover on Mars. I'm here at the Whitty Museum, and they have a thing here talking about colonizing Mars. And they got all these kids pretending they're driving on the Martian landscape here. And it looks pretty cool, but it's all CGI, just like everything from NASA. It's all CGI. And so they're indoctrinating these kids thinking that they're going to go to Mars. Remember, it takes it's several $1,000s just to put 1 pound in orbit. And we can't even get to the International Space Station without the Russians' help. So how are we going to go to Mars when we can't even go to the moon? I mean, this exhibit's pretty cool, but it's all CGI. And all these kids, I've talked to 2 or 3 of them, and they all think, oh yeah, I'm going to live on Mars when I grow up. Well, no, you're not. You're going to live on the Earth. The several experiments that have been done with where people live in basically a terrarium, they never make it. They plan to go in there for a year and live in a self-sustained. They sneak out, and they never actually make it. So it's all balderdash. Anyway, check out Devon Island, rodent on Mars, humanoid shape on Mars, petrified rocks on Mars. And I got more on timbosplace.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.